What's up, YouTube and my friends and my fellow traders? Today I'm bringing one more video over SPY and deep technical analysis. So, if we are looking at yesterday video which I posted Saturday morning, I provided some targets that if SPY gonna open right and if it is starting to hold 588 and 589, then we can see all-time high again, right? So if you look back into the video, I clearly mentioned that, and this is what happened. That today morning, today morning, what we see in the SPY, there was a good buy started to come around 535. This was a low, right? And after this, SPY did not see any lower lows. It was just getting a good buy. It started to see buyers in the market, and when the market opened at 9:30, we started to see lot of buying pressure started to come. They take care of all the bears positions which was open this morning, and they take care of all 0 DTE trades. Whatever the bear positions was open in the morning, all were get killed, or were premium got killed, the premium got crushed, everything on the short side was basically killed, right? So now, today, what happened in the market after that, we can see that definitely this momentum came in. So opening any bear positions could be a bet to your portfolio, which I think a lot of people got hurt, might be. If you are safe, then you are the best trader, I must say. Even I got two of my positions, has to take a small stop loss, and I close them immediately because I see there's a lot of bullish flow. So, and that's how the trader, every trader life goes, right? Every trader day trades goes, the scalping goes, because if there is not much volume, you will always got confused with the candles, right? I mean, because these days I see the volume dried up right at the market open, right? Okay, so let's consider do our charting again over the 15 minutes, right? Or 4 hour is the always the best time frame. If you want to take some shorter, the longer targets, the 4 hour is good. If you want some short positions, means with the less time frame, like within 1 or 2 weeks, then 15-minute time frame is good, right? So let me show you why I created this purple box right before starting of this video, right? So let me show you at 4 hour, there was a good resistance in the past, and that's the reason I created this particular rectangle over here, right? There we have two resistance, 597, right? And another resistance is this 600, close to 600, which is 599, I guess, right? We can check the high of this candle, right, which is 599.57. So 599.57, and another resistance is this 597.73, right? I mean, high of this candle basically. Let me see, what was that? 597.64. All right. So here we have two targets for tomorrow. What are they? Let me tell you. So if I increase the size a little bit over here. All right, all right, all right. All right, so these are the two targets I mentioned. Let me go back to our 15 minutes time frame so we can write it down easily. Right, so two targets we are targeting for tomorrow. One is 590, 597.67, and another is 5 599.64, right? So these are the two targets for tomorrow on the bull side, right? Bull side. And how how they will achieve this now, that is important, right? We all can tell the targets, right? But it's important how they can achieve it, like what they can do in the entire day. How can they play it, right? The game plan is very important, right? So what will be your game plan, right? Okay, so think about it, right? And so we can play our game plan on the basis of what we have, right? What data we have. So on, if I look at the today's chart, right, we have very good support now at these levels, right? Because we see the consolidation bounce, retracement, consolidation bounce, right? So if I consider this particular zone right over here, right? So this was a good bounce we see, and this was in a very good fashion, right? It was not just a straight up, it was always a consolidation, retracement, retracement, consolidation, retracement, up, consolidation, retracement, and up. Again we see one more retracement at the end of the day, then it goes then again, like it bounced from the same support which it came previously, which was a very good thing. And then we see again one more, you know higher low, and then higher low, higher high, right? This is another higher high it tried, but it failed, then it rejected again. But now I think it's 9 2 p.m. I think we see already, it is trying to touch another high in the post market. So this will be our game plan. What I can suggest is, let's look at this. What I am thinking is, tomorrow in the morning itself, this particular level, which is 597, they might try to, gap up. If they gap up, then there is chances they will gap up, and then they will just, then it will try to do a retracement. During retracement, I am thinking the 597 will be a support for entire day, and then they will just keep on, consolidate, and then will achieve the another target. This is the first game plan. So what is the first game plan is very simple. If the pre-market opens, right? If the pre-market open right here at 597, what you can do is you can wait for, it to retracement again back to 597, then buy, any long position. Short side, I will tell you in a minute, but think about it, like why I'm saying this way. So let's look at today's market again. It is start right from here at this point, right, where 588, and from 588 it got very good support over up to 593, and after this it reaches up to 595, right? So this way it moves. So think about it, right? I mean, this is what I was thinking right before the market. What it gonna do, it is like, after hours it is consolidated again, and it is try to break higher. So in morning itself there are chances it must be break already this 597 and gap up, open as gap up. If it's failed to open as gap up, what is the other another condition? Since we see at 9 5 p.m, right, because we have 24 by 7 trading these days, around 8 o'clock it try to touch another new high. So there is a chances what can happen is, because they found little bit selling pressure again at this point, right, which is 596.07. So in morning it can test 593 and 592. I mean, these are so, why it will not test these two levels? Because these has been tested in the market twice. Two times these level has been tested. So this block has been mitigated already. Which one is unmitigated block? It's this 592, right? So all I am assuming is in the market tomorrow morning it will, if it's unable to break high 597 in the pre-market, what's going to happen, it will come down, right? Because this block has been tested already. We'll see little bit, little bit support here, try to come up, and then it will go more down and try to mitigate this particular block, which is 592. Once it comes here, right, we can see another high. That's how the market will try to go tomorrow, right? So all I'm thinking is right at market open, it will try to test this unmitigated block, which is 592, right? So just keep in mind when the market open, if these levels we are getting 591 to 592, this particular block, then enter a long position, right? Fail of this particular level can bring this market back to 588, which would be hardly the case tomorrow, because to break this particular level market has to go little bit more up, right? So this is what will be the game plan tomorrow, will be very simple. If the market open as, if the market open above 597, then there will be very less opportunity in the market, because it might be a chance that it is already gap up, right? If it's open here, wait for the market to see how much more is coming, right? Then, because shorting at this level is a good scenario, right? Good chance, but there is a chance if the bulls are really, in fashion. In the fashion means they are already, killing all these short positions, right? If this is the same momentum we will see tomorrow, then they can go 600 and then 611, because there is no resistance in between, right? There is no resistance up to here, which is all time high, right? So if the market opens tomorrow above 597, then try to stay away from market. This is just a general suggestion, it's all up to you. I know you guys wanted to sit on in the front of a screen and try to create all the trend lines. I also do. This is nothing new, right? So create all the trend line, look for the EMA, look for the RSI, and then try to take the trades, right? But I'm telling you, if they cross above 597 right in the morning hours, then it would be very hard to find opportunity tomorrow's market, because think about it, like if it's open here, right? So how much point we have for the retracement? Up to only 3 points, 600, right? And there is chances that it will do retracement over here. For retracement only 3 points, so it will be like very hard. Or might chance, like if it's try to break up to here, then it will test this level, which is 595, and then it will go up, right? So these are the different scenarios. So 597, so if, what I can say is, if 592 and 93 hold, right? 592, 593, if these levels hold, then we can see all time high, we can see new high, new high, right? Which is 597 and 599.64. All right, guys. So this will be the tomorrow plan, which would be, very simple. As I explained already, if the market gap up, then it would be very hard to find the opportunity tomorrow. If the market opens below 597, right, then we will see a lot of good opportunities, because then we have a chance of retracement, goes to 595, 593, and if these two level will not be able to hold, then we can see 588. So just be careful, like if you are opening any long positions, make sure you have ample of time, ample of weeks, right? It should be at least good amount of time, give it to your options if you are into options, because the premium values goes south, right? If the trade goes if the trade is opposite, right? So just be very careful. So my levels are, I have given the levels, these 591 and 592, like these are the two levels. If they hold, we are good to go. 5, let me write it down one more time: 591, 592. If these hold, we are good to go. Failure of these levels can take the market to 588. All right, guys. Tomorrow will be an interesting day, I guess. All right. So you can look at this video one more time, but just keep in mind, if the market open 597, very less opportunity. But if market open below 597, then we will have these two, these two unmitigated levels where market will come and try to touch them. Make sure once it's touching them, it is holding here, right? If it's hold here, then enter the long positions on the retracement, right? And if failure of these level can bring this market again back to 588. All right, guys, this is all I want to say. It's only for tomorrow, these targets. As usual, I'm making a couple of videos. Daily I'm making these SPY technical analysis video. If you like my videos, please share your comment. I would really appreciate it. And let me know what I am missing. I will try to add in the next video. Alright, guys, and thank you so much. Have a safe trading. Yes, the last point is, but not the least, that always have your capital save. Make sure you have BP by the end of the end of the market. End of the market means the power hour session. That is very important, because sometimes you have a good setup and then you are kind of lacking with the buying power, right? So that's all I can say, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I see my videos is getting a lot of views, and that is my motivation. So if you also like my video, I will get more motivation and will make these videos regularly. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night.